top news headlines. Assam Rifles force terrorist attack along Indo-Myanmar border. Miscreants set house on fire, loot properties in Jiribam. And Manipur adds 14 fresh cases of coronavirus, 0 deaths. Hello, this is Pony TV giving you the latest English bulletin at 7. I'm LAKSMIBAI. Now the news in details. The 3rd Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South in a joint operation with Army Bomb Disposal Squad foiled a terrorist strike along the Indo-Myanmar border yesterday. Based on inputs of terrorists planning to infiltrate into India from Myanmar to target local populace and security forces, an operation was launched on March 10 according to a release. On March 11, the explosive detection dog with one of the columns detected one IED planted by the terrorist on a village track near Sky Village. Thereafter, the Army Bomb Disposal Squad recovered and detonated the IED on the spot by carrying out a controlled detonation. The timely neutralization of IED foiled the nefarious designs of the Myanmar-based terrorist groups and prevented possible loss of life and property. Unidentified miscreants set a house on fire last night in Jiribam district of Manipur. One active scooter was also separately burned down in the arson attack that occurred at Shorok Atingbi Kuno around 11 p.m. The miscreants reportedly looted house properties. Sources informed that the house owner is a former Pradhan. Reason behind the incident is yet to be ascertained. Manipur on Saturday recorded 14 fresh cases of coronavirus and 0 deaths. The COVID-19 total tally has reached 136,976, while the death toll stands at 2,116. As per the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, the positivity rate was recorded at 1.3%. The Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room said the fresh infections were detected after testing a total of 1,104 samples in the past 24 hours. It said 10 persons were recuperated from the disease in the same hours. Integrated Rural Development Services Organization IRDSO Wangjing, in collaboration with National Foundation for India NFI, observed the International Women's Day at IRDSO premises on Saturday. The event was held on the theme Gender Equality for a Sustainable Tomorrow. Local women who have excelled in their respective fields were honored on the occasion. Padma Shri awardee Hanjabam Radhe, Thobal Women Police Officer in charge Okram Chauba Devi, social activist Mamtaz Begum, and IRDSO General Secretary Nonila Bala Narengbam spoke during the program. Meitei Council More MCM celebrated its 28th Foundation Day on Saturday. MCM President M. Thoiba Singh, Vice President L. Tomba Singh, and Advisor Amuchao Singh were on the dais at the event. Members of MCM, residents of 5 localities, and members of Technopal District Committee, Kha Nongpok Apunvanupi Lup, paid tribute to the departed MCM leaders by observing a 2-minute silence. MCM President M. Thoiba Singh talked about the initial period of MCM and its activities. Sarai Khangba ritual of Lamta Thangza was widely performed in Manipur on Saturday. Local elderly women perform Sarai Khangba ritual at every localities, offering vegetables collected from local households to evil spirits. Usually the rite is performed at every tri-junction of a locality. Sarai Khangba is held to fit evil spirits as a rite of appeasement and also a prayer for good health and prosperity. Janata Dal United JDU candidate from Thangmaiban constituency, Khumukcham Joy Kisan Singh, has been appointed as the leader of JDU legislature party. JDU legislatures unanimously elected KH Joy Kisan as the legislature leader, Ngursanglur Sanate as deputy leader, and Mohammad Abdul Nasir as chief whip in the presence of JDU National General Secretary and Northeast in charge Afaq Ahmad Khan, JDU convener and Northeast Executive Council Senchumo NSN Lotha, and JDU National Returning Officer Anil Hatch. A JDU release said that in the interest of the people of Manipur, the party has decided to support BJP in the formation of next government in Manipur. JDU also appealed to the BJP to honor the mandate reposed on the party and fulfill the hopes and aspirations of the people of Manipur. N. Kaisi of National People's Party (NPP), who was re-elected from Tadubi Assembly constituency of Senapati district, has been elected as leader of the party legislature wing in Manipur. A meeting of the party attended by the newly elected legislators, among others, unanimously elected him as the leader, a source in the party said. As a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrating 75 years of independence, the NCC Group headquarters paid homage to Major Ngangom Joy Datta Singh, who lost his life in Sri Lankan civil war. The event was organized by NCC Group headquarters at Sainik School, Imphal. Addressing the gathering, Brigadier Sandip Junza said safeguarding democracy and liberty is equally as important as fighting for independence. A floral tribute was paid to the photo of the warrior on the occasion. A memento was presented to the wife of Major Ngangom Joy Datta Singh. Retired Lieutenant General L. Nisikanta narrated the tough situation and challenges he faced during Sri Lankan war.
A very solemn and a very brand called the Shahidon Ko Shat Shat Naman. It's difficult to gain freedom, gain independence. It is equally hard to retain that freedom and retain that independence. So all our brave hearts who have laid down their lives in various conflicts since independence, a program has been launched to honor the next of kin of those brave hearts. All over the country, these brave hearts have been identified and they are being honored state-wise. As phase 1 in Manipur, we are starting today by honoring the wife of late Major NJD Singh Veer Chakra, who laid down his life fighting for the country in Sri Lanka in Oppavan. Their sacrifices are well remembered, but equally important to honor the next of kin who have lived with that pain for the balance of their life. So I'll request you to join us in this function as we honor the lady and respect the memory of late Major NJD Singh. Thank you.
Keep watching.
Karigumba dom yumda laiba anaba singi hidakapa dressing tauba blood sample loba rice tube hapa catheterization hapa enema tobinaba experience lairaba nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengna birabadi wabiraganu Medlin Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna pungkun mari chukna adom yumda latuna hidakapa injection piba dressing tauba feeding tube hapa catheter hapa amadi makhal kya ge anaba sing experience lairaba doctor amadi nursing tuna mating pangzari akupa marol gi damak Medlin gi helpline number 9205987988 amukasu 9205987988 ta call toguna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store dagi Medlin app download toguna booking tobi.
Welcome. After the break, you're watching Pony TV English News at 7. Churachandpur Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South distributed 10 shoeing machines and 6 water tanks, 1,000 litres to Jomi Youth Association ZYA, a philanthropic organization in Churachandpur on Saturday. The sewing machines will be given to women of needy households by ZYA to strengthen their hands and make them financially stable, thereby promoting women empowerment. The water storage tanks will be handed over to villages facing water scarcity in remote areas of Churachandpur district. The Jomi Youth Association Churachandpur and local population acknowledged the efforts of Assam Rifles towards promoting women empowerment and alleviating the daily struggle involved in storage and management of water. Meanwhile, Fundre Battalion Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South distributed water syntax tanks in Sangayumpham village, Thoubal district, Manipur on Saturday. To alleviate the problems of water storage faced by the ladies during summer season, water tanks were distributed under Assam Rifles Civic Action Program to Sangayumpham Weavers Cooperative Society, which is run by women of Sangayumpham village. The Assam Rifles, through its various schemes under Civic Action Project, provides welfare and basic items to the local populace to improve the basic infrastructure in the remote areas of Manipur and also to strengthen the bond between the people and the security forces, as per a media release. Kaithal Manvi Battalion under the aegis of IGAR South conducted health lecture by ARMO for AR families to commemorate the nationwide event of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in Kaithal Manvi garrison. The lecture on breast and cervical cancer, depression and diarrhea prevention was conducted besides medical counseling for families of Assam Rifles troops. The families benefited immensely from the lecture and counseling session, which would be a right step towards imbibing a health lifestyle and better hygiene, a release said. Loktak Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South constructed and handed over a 1,000 feet of drainage system to local populace of Kausavung village of Churachandpur district, Manipur on Saturday. In continuation of its sustained efforts to reach out and assist the local populace of the region in development of basic infrastructure, the Assam Rifles built a 1,000 feet long cemented drainage system at Kausavung village. This project was planned and executed in consultation with the villagers who had sought assistance from the unit for the same. The villagers were delighted on witnessing the prompt execution of the project, which brought a hygienic drainage system to their remote village. They wholeheartedly expressed their gratitude towards the Assam Rifles for their thoughtful action, which would further strengthen the bond harmony between the local populace and the security forces, the Assam Rifles said in a release. Following the center's green signal, the Meghalaya government has started the process to hold formal talks with the proscribed rebel outfit Hainutrap National Liberation Council HNLC officials said on Friday. According to reports, Meghalaya Home Department said that the state government has appointed retired IAS officer Peter S. Carr as the interlocutor for facilitating the talks with the HNLC, which also last month offered to hold peace talks with the center and the Meghalaya government without any preconditions. With a vast knowledge of ethnic issues of Meghalaya, Carr is a former deputy commissioner of East Khasi Hills and West Jantia Hills districts. Retired IPS officer A.K. Mishra, who is the advisor of the Union Home Ministry, will coordinate between the centre and the state government on the talks with the HNLC. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma recently held a meeting with Union Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Vala in New Delhi and discussed the peace proposal by the HNLC. A day after India acknowledged that a technical malfunction led to the accidental firing of a missile which landed in Pakistan, Islamabad on Saturday demanded a joint probe to accurately establish the facts surrounding the incident. The Ministry of Defense had also expressed relief that there has been no loss of life due to the accident and said a court of inquiry had been ordered. Pakistan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs in a press release said, "We have taken note of the press statement by the Indian Press Information Bureau's defense wing regretting the accidental firing of the Indian origin missile into Pakistani territory on 9 March 2022 due to technical malfunction and decision to hold an internal court of inquiry," stating that the grave nature of the incident raises several fundamental questions regarding security protocols and technical safeguards against accidental or unauthorized launch of missiles in a nuclearized environment. Pakistan asserted that such a serious matter cannot be addressed with the simplistic explanation proffered by the Indian authorities. Raising a series of questions, it called upon the Indian government to explain the measures and procedures in place to prevent accidental missile launches and the particular circumstances of this incident. Before I end, let's take a look at the top news headlines again. Assam Rifles force terrorist attack along Indo-Myanmar border. Miscreants set house on fire, loot properties in Jiribam. And Manipur adds 14 fresh cases of coronavirus, zero deaths. Thank you for watching Pony TV. For more updates, keep watching Pony TV and stay tuned.